Hello, Namaste, welcome to a new episode. Let's go! So today it's sunny in London, it's very nice, and we are going to do some exercises standing up, which I haven't introduced I think as much in this YouTube channel. So I'm quite excited. Also it's going to be of course inspired from yoga, but also some somatic practices and my maybe dance teachers I had. And what I really like about that kind of practice is that everyone can practice it, even if you're waiting for the coffee machine or if you're in the garden. It's super easy, super nice. We are going to see the tree pose and the triangle, which are quite famous yoga poses anyway. And then you can just practice until you get super good at it. Or until it feels super nice in your body. Let's go. Hello, I hope you can see me alright, that you got enough space around my body. And we are going to start simply standing without worrying too much about how, in a comfortable way. And we are simply going to start with releasing the weight of the head slowly towards the ground, so just the head. And you can breathe. And slowly come back. And go a little bit to the sky just to free the throat. Doesn't have to be much. And breathing, coming back. And again, just the head. Oh. Maybe I start to also have a sense of my feet connecting to the ground. As my head comes back, imagine the space between my feet and the top of my skull, and I can go to the sky, breathe, enjoy. And come back. And sometimes we want to go too far, we can go to the ground again. But actually we don't have to go that far. It's already very nice for the body. This gentle move of the head coming back to the sky. And coming back, maybe with that sense of space between the feet and the head, we can go slowly to the right. And come back, have a look around, to the left. And come back slowly to the right. Coming back. And to the left, still connecting to the feet, to the legs. Breathing, coming back, and one last time, movement maybe a bit more continuous. And back. And left. And back. And it can be a mini movement. Just bring gently the right heel towards the right shoulder. But for some people it's not going to be even visible. You can simply stay there and breathe. If you feel like going a bit further. And it's almost from the feet that you are coming back, sensing that space. Oh, nice. And going the other way. And coming back, we are getting a little bit taller now. And maybe we can just put the feet a little bit apart, and we tend to lock the ankles, the knees and the hips. We just want to slightly unlock them, so the sense can be bending slightly the knees, but without bending them too much. So it can be super minimal, but just, having this possibility. So if my knees are locked, I can't do anything, but if they are slightly unlocked, it's a bit easier. And then I can move my pelvis this time a little bit backwards and slowly inwards. Ooh. It's a bit like a basin that we want to move slowly. It's like a massage or like a baby That's why sometimes I like to put my hands there just to remind myself of, quite nice. And try to not move the rest of the body, because sometimes we move the upper part and we think that's the pelvis moving, but what if it was only the pelvis moving? And we're breathing. And maybe do it sides to sides, so almost as if you were doing a dance, drawing a U letter. And maybe it's starting to feel quite nice for our hips, sockets, for our legs also even. And the feet start to also really connect with the ground. So if we stop, we have some space, and now we can move the whole weight of the body to one foot and to the other one. So it's not just the pelvis moving, it's really the whole weight. Until maybe we arrive to one foot. We breathe. And if we are getting more stable, the foot really spreading to the ground, the head is light, we can lift that leg, test it a little bit. It's okay to fall. It will happen, so don't try to resist too much, and then gently rest the toes to the ground and breathe. This is option 1. If you're comfortable, option 2, towards the calf and breathe. And try to start releasing that hip so it's nice and easy and have space on that side, standing side. And only if you're comfortable, option 3, final tree pose. So I have to push a little bit in order for my feet not to fall, for my foot not to fall. So it's about finding that balance, organization, and the breath. And if we are comfortable, we can maybe grab that knee, give it a bit of a stretch, release that hip, and go slowly to the side, and relax. So shaking a bit, again it's really okay to fall, it will happen, so just have to practice and take the time. First take the time to land the foot, to arrive, tell everybody it's okay, we can stay calm, and then the toes, and the breath. And then a little bit higher, only if it's comfortable, doesn't have to be there. And can I start to find my space in the standing leg, on my spine, testing it a little bit higher, breathing. Avoiding the knee joint, every time you put the foot, it's either under, below, or higher, upper. Anyway. Easy shoulders, I can grab my knee, give it a little stretch. And test it to that side, until we relax. Now that we are ready, we can open the legs wider, so at least twice the size of the hips, pelvis. And if we want, we can again just relax the head down and gently coming back and up. Bring the throat and coming back and right. Breathing, coming back and left. And back, and if I want to unlock again my knees, I play a bit with the pelvis, forwards and backwards. Bring those hips and to the sides. And it should feel quite nice for the hips. Otherwise, don't go as much or take a bit more time. Go slower. And once we are a little bit warmer, we can bring the pelvis forwards and from that hip socket, open one foot to the side, but the hips stay more or less front. We want to try. Toes a little bit inside. Breathing, finding the space, and the arm flying up. And what if the movement was coming from my foot and I was just sensing that space to go to a gentle triangle, keeping the space for that side and breathing and enjoying. So nothing is locked, the shoulder is also free. And coming back, relaxing that arm, switching the legs, pelvis front, rib cage, flying up, breathing from the foot, sensing the space. Nice. And coming back and relax. Relaxing the arms, the legs, and enjoying the sensations. Well done. Well done if you stayed until this moment, if you practiced with me. I'm quite excited to have friends practicing with me anyway. And yeah, I just wanted to share before finishing a conversation I had with a yoga client who was sharing how much yoga has helped her dealing with stress in everyday life. So I just want to encourage. It can be yoga, it can be any other kind of practice, meditation. There are so many things online now, so it's quite accessible if you are lucky enough to have internet. But you just get so many benefits in the body that it would be a shame at least not to try. So I just want to encourage this, and I wish you a beautiful day. I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you. Merci. Namaste. Subscribe.